Hello YouTuber, this is Thompson737. As you can probably tell already, something a bit different. For those of you who've been subscribed for a while, you might remember this airport. This was the very first airport I did on YouTube on this channel. Back then, you know, if you do want to watch the very first video, it's 2012 model airport, something along them lines. Find it on my channel. I probably did sound very different back then, probably not as confident as what I am now doing videos and stuff like that, but I did do, not recently, but I did do another update, like a one-off I think, on this airport, so you might remember it. If you are totally new to my channel and you're not aware of this airport, like I said, I've had this was back in 2012 when I first did this airport, had it ever since, and I still love it. Everything just seems to go well together. You can probably tell already there's a lot of marks and stuff all over the board where I've done a bit of work. I've repainted a few areas, and for those of you who don't know, I'm just going to go through it, explain a few features, and generally do an airport update as well. I'm not going to be going through destinations. Some destinations you probably guess where they're going, but it's not going to be a full swing airport update, you know, in terms of knowing where everything's going, flight numbers and all that, like I normally do. Few models on here are customs, so don't be like, oh, where did you buy that from? Some of them are, to be honest, majority are customs, some of them are actual releases and all that sort of thing. So we're going to just sort of go through it really. So starting off, the runway, I didn't actually paint the runway markings. These are done by... This was actually done by decals that I bought. They weren't too bad, to be fair, when I first got them. The threshold markings didn't go too well. You can probably tell there's a bit of a difference in gaps here and there. But generally, you know, the outcome was pretty well done. The markings themselves are marked out as they should be, I believe. You know, according to a real world runway. The airport itself was sort of based on Ibiza. You know, you can probably tell a few features from it. Obviously, it's not replicated on Ibiza, but like I say, Ibiza was the inspiration. We have, you know, like I say, I've just set this up now, pretty much. I'm going to take it back off because I've still got to finish off the 1/600 scale airport for the customer that I've got done. Hopefully, that'll be out of the way, you know, within the next 2 weeks, hopefully, no later than 2 weeks. Just waiting on my pens and all that sort of stuff, so, but that's a different story. So yeah, I've set this up pretty, not quick, but you know, try putting it together and pretty much just done it within the last hour or so. So we've got these, put these antennas here, just thought, you know, a bit of something to add in. We've got this general aviation area. You can probably tell by a few markings, I've repainted this surface. It used to be a bit different. Again, if you go back to watch the video or see photos on the forums and whatever, you will notice a big difference. Adding a few floodlights as well. You know, it's probably going to be pretty dark otherwise at night and stuff like that. Currently, we've got two aircraft in, Gulfstream G550 and a Falcon 7X. Both 3D printing, in case anyone's wondering. Then on the far side we have a little fire station, and then where they keep sort of like the old ground equipment, maybe not old, but you know, just a bit of a storage area for the ground equipment. We've got a few follow me cars down there, and a few other general cars there. This stand here, you might be thinking, well, why is that different to like the rest of them? That's the idea behind what is like a VIP sort of aspect. So BAE 146s, I sort of picture that straight away. If they come in, they probably use that. Aircraft, it's a very small aircraft, like, you know, private aircraft, stuff like that. That really is the idea behind it. Commercial stuff may use it, but the little triangular building you see, that is sort of like a VIP terminal, or supposed to be. That's the idea behind it, really. Again, you know, we did a bit of a patch-up work there. As you can probably tell, a bit not great, but, you know, not too bad. Next up, we have two Thompson 737s. The one on the right has scimitars. So we've got TAWL FDZE. Again, I'm not going into the routes and stuff. could be coming from anywhere, to be honest. Obviously the UK. Quite regulars though at this airport, Thompson. Next up we have a Tunis Air A320. As you can see, catering services. LSG Sky Chefs going into full swing. Obviously, we have this A320, blank A320 actually, it has no markings at all. Operating, this is actually Balkan holidays, this is what I'm going to be using this for. Operating for Balkan holidays. But again, there's no actual official markings or registrations on it to identify it as that. But that's the way I see it. Engines might not be right. You can actually change the engines on this aircraft. It is Dragon Wings, and that they are easily changeable. So whether they've got the right engines, I'm not sure. Not too bothered at this moment in time. Like I said, it's just a bit of a quick setup. Next we have this Transavia 737-700. Pretty much ready for pushback as soon as that A320 is gone. Got this Air Baltic 737-300 being refueled up. A KLM E190, and this might be the only second time that I've included this model in an update, I think, possibly. But I have two of them, and when you look at it, I really do really love it. I should show this a lot more than what I do. A little bus there, very little aircraft, not a lot of passengers compared to maybe 737s, A320s. Then next up we have a TUI Fly in the yellow colours, 737-800, as you can see, buses, and whatnot. Baggage as well, again, bit of a, I've tried sort of mixing it up a little bit with the aircraft on stands and stuff. Then moving on, we have this blue 1717, vacating the runway, which will taxi, obviously be allocated a stand. Again, another custom in the Star Alliance colours. And then we have this Tarom 737-300 taxiing out. Again, I'd just like to say, a bit of a quick setup. This airport really is one of the best airports I've done. I love it. It's easy to get out. It's quite easy to set up. It's just knowing where to put the models and what they're doing, really. This area here, you might be thinking, oh, what's this? Basically, this is where the wide bodies would come. Possibly cargo. We do have one or two cargo operations now and then. I remember when I first started doing updates on this, I used to operate big stuff, like 747s, even an Antonov 124. That's quite unrealistic though. So nowadays, your probably biggest aircraft you see is the 767 operating for Thompson or any other airline that might come in. The schedules have probably changed now. I've since I last did an update on this, like an official update, going by schedules, I've got so many more models. So we did actually create a website. Well, I did. I don't know who we is, but I created a website for this airport, like a bit of a mock-up thing, to go with the airport. and really, if you want to see it, link will be in the description of the video. And basically it was just, like I said, a mock-up website. I put in schedules. The schedules that you see on there will have changed drastically. More, much busier, much more diversity, variety in the schedules, movements, whatever. All that sort of thing. Another thing, sorry to keep moving on too quickly, but another thing you might not know, even if you've watched this airport before, this was actually a former airport that I did. I did two airports. I've still got the other one. I can't paint over that because the grass was like sprinkler grass and I can't do anything with it, basically. But this airport was formerly another airport. You'll probably be able to tell a few where things were. Bit of a patch here where where you can tell where the other grass was. A bit like here, bit there as well, a bit round here as well, and all that. Like I say, it was a former airport, but this is by far the best airport I've done. You know, the little general aviation area we've got going, the fire station. Pretty much everything is here that you could possibly want. This area as well, I actually have a hangar as well, a custom-made hangar, sort of based on the Herper 1400 one, and 1500, in sort of terms of design. That could actually position here as well, so you could even have a hangar there. That was the idea behind that. But like I say, mostly cargo facility, obviously it's not really a cargo centre, but you know, there's a bit of a wide body aspect, you know, in case anything comes in. Again, this airport, to have a 747, maybe a little bit unrealistic. It's probably maximum 767 size, to be fair, as I've already mentioned. The terminal as well, that's made out of, basically what I did was, I didn't know how to do it. And then I came up with the idea that we'll just order these layers of wood and stick them together, and that's how that's made. Basically just layers of wood. From a distance you can't really tell, it looks like one solid thing, but if you look a bit closer you might be able to tell. There's a bit of, you know, Lego underneath just to sort of balance it, because originally I used like these little cardboard strut things and that sort of thing. But yeah, that's just like layered pieces of wood really to make one big solid thing. Expect to see photos and stuff on Instagram, forums, whatever, if you're following on there. Again, a bit of a quick setup. I probably will be doing a few more updates on this, but again, I've got once I've done this update, taking all photos, it's going away, because I've got to finish the customers airport, the 1600 project off. That's been taking a while, not because I'm not being bothered, but just because, like, you know, we had to sort out a certain layout plan and stuff. You know, what I originally wanted didn't go to plan, so I had to rework it and stuff, and we've come to finalisation now, and basically just waiting for the pens, packaging materials as well, you know, to send it off and all that sort of thing. So I hope you've enjoyed this update, guys. Like I say, a bit of a one-off. Not a one-off, like I say, hopefully we will be doing a few more updates on this. Again, expect to see photos and stuff. Thanks for watching though. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already to my channel for future updates on this airport and other airports that I may do. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.